Hey, I'm going to make these edible cups and saucers out of candy melts. You could do it out of chocolate, but look how beautiful these are. I got the molds off Etsy, so I'll put a link in the description. There it is. It's this really cool, very stretchy silicone mold that I found. It's got a lot of detail. I did use the candy melts because you can thin those up a little bit with easy thins, and I think that's good when you have a detailed mold. You want it to be a little bit thinner so you can get it down into all those crevices, and then you can sort of knock some of the air out. Put it in the fridge. Here I'm doing the saucer. Again, you want to get it all the way into those edges and the crevices. Make sure you put enough in that saucer so it's a little bit thicker. But here's the cup. I pulled it back out. You can see it's really fun to unmold. These are super stretchy. And I pulled it on that side, and unfortunately on this, ow, I was a little bit overzealous there and I cracked that, but I'll show you how I fixed it later. But there you go. You can see how much detail you get. You'd really think that was a real cup, wouldn't you? So you just want to be gentle with it. So to stick that back on, I just added a little bit of the warm candy melt and stuck it back on. It was fine. Here, the plate or the saucer is a little bit trickier. I'm not going to lie, I cracked a couple of them. It might be better with two people doing it, but it is doable by yourself. Just take your time, stretch it around, and pull it off. Ta-da! There you go. So yeah, you wouldn't believe that's not just a real cup and saucer, wouldn't you? So I decided to fill it with a chocolate mousse. That's 2 cups of milk, a quarter cup of sugar, and 3 ounces of a good semi-sweet chocolate. You're just going to stir that until it's scalded, which just means below the boiling point. There I have 4 egg yolks that I whisk together, and then you add a little bit of the hot mixture to temper those egg yolks so they don't scramble. You put them back into your hot liquid and then just stir it until it thickens. Now you're going to want to set that aside. I put it into a glass bowl, and that's cool water that it's setting in. Then we're going to make some whipped cream. This is 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, a teaspoon of vanilla, and now we can fold that whipped cream into that now very cool mixture. I got this recipe off of an old cookbook called The Joy of Cooking, so you can look that up. But there we go. We can add it to our coffee cups. And I wanted it to look like a barista had put a heart on it, so I took some whipped cream and marshmallow fluff and made this sort of thick cream that I could put on top and pull it through to make those hearts. I also did it where I put it into a bottle like this with a tip, made it a little bit easier, but either way I think it looks adorable. I will take a spoonful of this now so you can see. That mousse wasn't that hard to make and really delicious. You could also do pudding, whatever you like. So like and subscribe. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.